better health for everybody, every day. Transforming lives, 3 minutes at a time. Listen up. This is your daily health tip from The Good Company.
Hey everybody, welcome back to today's health tip. This is Melissa from The Good Company, talking this week about staying well all winter long. And one of the ways that we can do this, guys, is to make sure that our vitamin D levels are adequate. You know, having a strong, healthy immune system is the absolute best way to prevent a cold or flu. And here, what we're talking about this week really is a lot of prevention. Once you're sick, you're sick. Your body's going to have to deal with that. But if we can wash hands, if we can expose ourselves to heat our bodies up through a bath or an infrared sauna like we talked about yesterday, if our vitamin D levels are adequate, and a few other things we'll discuss, we have a better chance for a strong, healthy immune system and preventing disease in the first place. Well, vitamin D is produced in the body by sunlight, and it regulates the expression of over 2,000 genes, including those of the immune system. But unfortunately, 90% of us are deficient in vitamin D. And research has shown that low vitamin D levels are linked to higher rates of cold, flu, and respiratory infection. How do you know what your vitamin D level is? You're going to need to talk to your physician. You can ask them for a blood test called the 25-hydroxy-vitamin D test. It's the most accurate way to measure how much vitamin D is in your body. Accepted normal ranges for vitamin D levels run from 20 to 50 nanograms per milliliter. My personal physician recommends a minimum of 50 for her patients, and that's my goal when I get tested. You know, it's tough in the winter to keep your vitamin D levels up. In the summer, we're exposed to sun, and if we are getting a little bit of sun every day without any sunscreen and as little clothes as possible, exposing our skin to the sun is going to help our bodies to create that vitamin D. But when we can't do that, especially my friends up here in the north, we're going to need a supplement. Again, I've talked about it before. You can go back in the podcast. Vitamin D should always be taken with vitamin D3 should always be taken with vitamin K2. That helps to direct the vitamin D and the calcium where to go to build bone, to build immune system, and not to collect around your heart. So that is the story on vitamin D. Talk to your doctor about getting a vitamin D test. I will leave a link in show notes for the vitamin D3 K2 supplement I like. I suggest you discuss that with your doctor. And also, if you're listening and over the age of 70, it is recommended by the Institute of Medicine that people over 70 take substantially more vitamin D than younger people. So please bring that up with your doctor. Lastly, a couple of things that can help you get vitamin D. Fatty fish like salmon or mackerel. Eggs contain vitamin D. Mushrooms contain modest amounts of vitamin D. And it's also added to some of the foods that we eat, like milk, yogurts, juices, and some breakfast cereals. So those are other ways to naturally supplement your levels of vitamin D. Go get a test. Keep that immune system up. Let's stay well this winter.